Hi, Charlie McCann from Stan James. Welcome to a preview of this weekend's sports action. We begin the Premier League at the Bridge. Sunday afternoon sees Chelsea entertain champions Manchester United. Chelsea 11-10, United 5-2. The draw 9-4. Fabulous game this. Both teams were in midweek action in the Champions League. United conceded 3 against CSKA Moscow. They'll be disappointed about that. They'll be trying to get Vidic and maybe even Ferdinand back on the pitch. Chelsea were, I think at the start of the season, at the start of the Champions League draw, you'd have quite settled for a point in Atletico, in the Spanish capital. 2-2, 2 great goals from Sergio Aguero. But before that, of course, Chelsea were on this wonderful run, 17 goals for and none-conceded in the previous 4 games. So they'll slightly be disappointed that that sequence has gone. But I think it'll be a draw. I think 1-1 is an 11-2 shot. Drogba's the favourite at 9-2 to score first. Remember with Stan James, if you place a first goal scorer bet and your player scores within the 90 minutes but doesn't score first, you get your money back as a free bet. It's 1-1 for me. I think United will pass the ball better than Liverpool, who went to the Bridge a month or so ago and were largely disappointed. I think United can get a 1-1, and that is an 11-2 shot. Arsenal, and it's interesting, the momentum's beginning to come with Arsene Wenger's team. Remember the points they've dropped so far this season, arguably very unlucky against both Manchester United and Manchester City earlier in the season, and then I thought they should have got all 3 points against West Ham. West Ham back to form midweek. They travelled to Molineux to take on a Wolves side who really are a resilient Wolves side, to come back from 2-0 down against Stoke City at the weekend. 2 goals from Jody Crattley. What price would that have been? They came down also. They went a goal down to Aston Villa previously, and they got back with the penalty from Sylvain Van-Blakes, and before that, of course, to go to Everton and get a point, and let's get it right, that was the least they deserved at Goodison on that occasion. This is a progressive Wolves side. 7-1 Arsenal, 4-11. The draw 7-2. Wouldn't entertain me, I must say, to take odds on punters, but Arsenal really do look invincible almost at this stage. It's goals from so many players when you think that 2 central defenders have been in the goals. Fabregas is playing out of skin, and I must say Arshavin was amongst everything midweek when they beat Alkmaar. Other games: Liverpool 2-7 against Blues, Birmingham City 9-1, 7-2 the draw. I think that loss for Barry Ferguson. Weren't they very good though? They were really in Manchester City's millionaire faces on Sunday, and I was very taken with that performance, and arguably only Shay Given was between them and the 3 points for the Blues. I don't think they'll get anything from Anfield on Monday night without Ferguson. Spurs 4-7. I think this is a fascinating game. Sunderland 9-2 and 11-4 the draw. I really do think Sunderland, remember, they were very good at Old Trafford only a month or so ago. Okay, they've got Lee Catmull was such a big influence on this team. Very Darren Bent going back to White Hart Lane for the first time. I wonder if Harry's wife will score, then maybe the chances that Darren gets on Saturday. Fascinating game now. Hull 8-5 against Stoke 8-5. Every time Hull play, we say, will this be Phil Brown's last one? I think Hull are doomed personally. Stoke have got a point at Goodison early in the season, beats Spurs, and really that 8-5 may look big come Saturday tea time. Wigan 13-10 against Fulham 5-2 as well. Can't call that one. 9-4 the draw. Interesting game is going at the Bowling on Sunday. West Ham 7-5. They beat Villa, of course, last night against an Everton side. 7-4 draw, 9-4. Everton play Benfica this evening, and really when you think about Everton, this is an extraordinary injury woes they've got. The latest one, of course, Arteta not being fit. I think West Ham can get all points and be a great week for Franco Zola with those 2, if of course they beat the Blues of Everton on Sunday. 6 points for them. Further afield, we've got Tiger Woods' wonderful record in these World Golf Championships. Tiger 500 after round 1. We've started betting at stanjames.com without Tiger. Tiger's 5-4 for the main event. Remember, he's won 16 out of these, I think 30 of these World Golf tournaments, so it's but he's finished second in Shanghai on both occasions. But Tiger really looks poised to pounce there. Nick Mutney is our 5-1 favourite without Tiger. Cracking rugby union action. We've got England plus 5 points on the handicap against Australia. Injury ravaged England, they're a 10-11 shot, and Wales 10-11 plus 11 points against the All Blacks. I love these autumn internationals against the countries from down under. This thing as well going over my left shoulder. Sorry there, Shane Watson's just taken a wicket. I wonder if it is Tendulkar rolled over the key. Remember last week we said that Sehwag and Tendulkar were due. Well, the 6th one-day international between India and Australia. This 5th one is on a knife edge as we speak, unless it is Tendulkar is out one of the great innings. I've been privileged enough to watch some of it. So, the big one over the weekend, 11-10 Chelsea, 5-2 Manchester United, 9-4 the draw. I really am a fence sitter on this occasion. 9-4 the draw for me. Be lucky.